welcome back to Swans Cast, everyone. So as you may or may not be aware, this episode was recorded in our live stream straight after the game against Coventry, where obviously Swansea got the 1-0 win. So we talked about the game against Coventry and we went straight into a pre-match against Bristol City, which is going to be obviously on Saturday. And this would be sort of the format we do going forward. So some of you might have been aware if you were in the live stream or saw the previous video. Otherwise, I've clipped the video into half, so we've got the pre-match for the next game and the post-match for the last game in separate videos. So this would be obviously the pre-match for Bristol City, so I hope you enjoy it. But as always, please subscribe if you do enjoy our content. It really helps us grow as a channel and lets us continue to do what we're doing, and hopefully more down the line. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video and engage with us in the comments. Let us know your predictions for the next match. Let us know how you think the team is performing, what players should be coming in and out. If you're not aware as well, we do some longer podcast episodes which are available on YouTube, but we've also now made them available on Spotify. You can follow us on Twitter, Instagram and Facebook, and we have also got a Discord channel. The link will be in the description below, so check that out to become part of the community and engage with us a little bit more going forward. With all that said, I hope you enjoy the video. Should we have a look at the next match? So I can't even remember who we're playing. Is it Bristol City?
Yes.
Bristol City, yeah.
Bristol City then. So let's start with the team. They had a good win actually yesterday. Was it 3-0?
Yeah. Nigel Pearson's taken over, isn't
He wasn't there yesterday.
3-1 against
but
Middlesbrough.
He will be there for our game. So it's probably not a good thing.
Oh, great.
Yeah, and they beat Middlesbrough as well. We're like they nearly get to the playoffs and then they just don't every time. And Warnock, of course. Yeah, so Bristol then, going to be a tough game. They're going to have a new manager for our match, which I think, if I can remember correctly, when we've gone up against teams that have a new manager for the first game playing us, I just don't always feel like we've always done the best in that situation. You could say new manager bounce or whatever you want to say, if that's a real thing. The players definitely have a lift, don't they? Because they're all fighting for their place and trying to impress, so not the best time to be playing Bristol. I would have rather played them a week or two ago, definitely. But, however, it is what it is. Would we make any changes? And I know that's probably a silly question, but Scott, I'll start with you.
Yes. Oh, you want me to elaborate as well, do you?
Please, yeah.
Yeah, so I think it was the changes that we wanted last week, pretty much. I'll keep Dander again.
Oh, my Steam
Keep him
notes are going off. Yeah, go on.
You what, sorry?
My Steam notifications, I forgot to turn them off. But
carry
on.
Bing, bing.
Oh.
What?
Oh, no, mate. Carry on, just carry on.
Jesus Christ, Luke. Stop interrupting me then. No, yeah, so Manning in for Bidwell, just to give Bidwell a rest, even though, he did have a really good game. But I just like to see,
just change
what
it.
are the chances Manning, what else is Manning going to do? Come on. Like, what game is he going to come in for if he's not going to come in for one of the games coming up? Yeah, like I said, keep Dander in and Areola for Low. I think those are the only three changes I would actually make. And giving Norton either Bennett or Latty.
Yeah.
Latty had a decent game, to be honest. I think he's a strong player. I'd really like Latty, rate him highly.
No, you've done alright, to be fair. I don't know what happened when he went down, and was it Gyökeres, like they were saying, elbowed him in the face. Don't know if he was much in it, but that was a bit dodgy. Okay, Lee, any changes for Bristol then?
No idea what's.
I think it's time for the. I think it's time for the 4-3-3. I do against Bristol City. I think it's time.
Big call.
Because you know what's going to come with Nigel Pearson's teams. They're always pragmatic. They're always hard to break down. I just think the way that we look tired, especially going forward, we're gonna have you could probably rewind this back and call me on it, but
yeah,
can't see us having much joy in front of goal. Especially with the injuries we got at the back, I think we need to go to a back four.
We need that extra man going
Cabango
forward, just to help our goal scoring moves. Yeah.
Yeah, and then if you need to, you can bring Latabodier on and go to the back 5 or 3, whatever you want to call it. But I think with the injuries we got, if you play with a back 3, and one of them goes down, I suppose Bidwell would have to go into centre back. Yeah, I'd bring out the wingers now, and I just love to see Dander have a go behind the strikers in the number 10 role. That's where he likes to play. So I'd probably like to see him start in there on Saturday.
Okay, Alid?
Yeah, I'd go with keep Dander in. To be honest, I don't think midfield needs to change. I'd hope that he'd consider swapping Ayew or Lowe, just even if it's to rest for some of the game. Even if they don't play they play to the 60-minute mark and then they get subbed for even bring Lowe on for 20 minutes or whatever. Whoever's not playing, put them on the bench anyway.
I think whoever he drops will go on a bench, won't they? Because we got not criticising him, Brawley Cooper's coming onto the bench because there's not any other first team players available. I'd like to see more of him. Don't get me wrong, but that's why he's there.
Yeah.
But go on.
I can't see major changes coming in, but the one place I'd probably like to see is just up front.
Yeah, I think, to be honest, I don't think it's going to be too many changes. I would like to agree with Scott and say Areola up top, but based on his comments and the fact he didn't even give him any game time here, I just can't see him starting. I just don't see it happening.
No.
It's not necessarily what I would like to say, but I agree with you, Lee. I think Dander, if you're going to keep him, I feel like Cooper's going to look at his performance and think he wasn't involved and he might rotate him out, but I would rather see him tell him go play 10. But the likelihood is Felton or Smith's probably going to come in. I guess it depends how much of a knock Matt Grimes took as well, but that could be another concern. I don't think he's going to change the formation. I just don't think he's going to do it from the start. But yeah, Scott Manning coming in again. For me, he's a more attacking player, and we need more attack at the moment. So that's definitely something I would look at and definitely put on there. But like I think I said at the start of the video, I feel like our troubles are there's no one in that number 10 role. Our forwards are taking it wide, and you can literally see that gap where a number 10 would operate, and it's crying out for someone to be there just for that ball to come in and then recycle it and create more going forward. And I just think that is what we're missing. So I just want to see that. Whether he changes the team or not, he could have done it tonight with Dander on the pitch. So yeah, I don't want to be pessimistic because I think Cooper's doing a really good job, but I just can't necessarily see him changing the way he's doing things at the moment.
I think I would change it, like the formation, but I think like knowing Cooper now, I think we're going to have to accept that he's probably not going to make big changes unless it goes really wrong, unless we lose like 3 on the bounce. I don't think he's going to change it at all.
Yeah. So Amy has said, I think you've got to go rogue up front and start Whittaker, start with Smith, Grimes and Dander and hope that Bennett is fit. Well, it sounded like Bennett was touch and go for tonight, and Cooper seemed pretty confident that he would be available for the weekend. So that's hopefully Bennett will come back in for Norton, I guess. But yeah, you could trial Whittaker. He did play for Derby a couple of times this season, so he's probably more match fit than Areola. So, and he scored against Man City. So, but again, obviously that's what we would like to see. But based on what Cooper was saying the other day, he said in his pre-match that he thinks that Whittaker is one for the future. So I just have doubts that he will change it again. As much as I want him to and feel like he has to, just something telling me that he's not going to. Okay.
Just a bit of a vicious circle with it, isn't it? You want them to play, but they're not match fit.
Look, if he grinds out a 1-0 win for the rest of the season and we go up as a result of it, then it is what it is. Cooper's done a good job and it doesn't matter. But I just feel like we're on the edge of our seats all the time because it's so tense and you're grinding out that win, and it's not like I'm not confident we're going to score goals at the moment, and you don't think we're going to control the game so much.
I don't know what it is. It's really weird because, like we said in the last video, we've only lost 1 game, but it just seems lately we're just hanging in.
Yeah.
And I know we haven't lit up any games sort of attack wise this season. There's so many games where we've just looked comfortable for ages, and you just sort of never doubted it. And now you're just sort of like, whether it's just the timing, it's just the time of the season now. It's come to the business end, so probably a bit more nervous. But
we know it's such attainable now, and we just don't want to lose it, and we don't want to end up in the playoffs.
That's what it is. I say like success breeds expectation, doesn't it?
Yeah. Okay, let's have a look at our predictions then for the next match. Scott, we'll start with you. What are you going to say? Result and goal scorers.
2-0 Swansea.
Yeah, another clean sheet. By the way, that's 17 for Freddie Woodman tonight, is it?
Yeah, he's he's well.
That's more than
It's not
last
just-
season's
not just
Golden
him.
Glove winner.
Yeah, 2-0 Dander if he starts. Can I change him if he don't start, or do I have to just give
Because
him?
he could come on and score from the bench.
Yeah, but okay. Is it null and void if he doesn't? Then I can choose a backup. No.
No, because after you wouldn't know if he comes on until
Otherwise
after
that'd
the
be
game's
3-0.
finished. Stop trying to get out of it.
fine,
You said
fine.
Dander now.
No, it's okay. I'm gonna stick with Dander because I think he will start again, to be honest. And I'm gonna go for. You know what? Let's go for it. Areola. Let's go. I like it.
I hope so. That would mean there's either subs or changes, either one.
Yeah, them too.
Before we move on to leave, got another comment here. So we got the 1912 Jack. Winning in a blip is a good habit. Look, we're saying we're in a blip, but we've only lost one game. So yeah, definitely, we can't complain at all. We're just, like I said, football's a discussion. And you always got stuff to talk about and always ask for more and want to see different things from what you see. But like I said, if this game happens for the rest of the season and we win 1-0 and we go up as a result of that, we'll all be happy. Doesn't matter how it happens.
Have you seen the other comment?
Yeah. No, they're right though, because I think like
It hasn't come up yet. There's a bit of a delay, but
they're right though, because if you're like, it's kind of because we've done so well this season, it kind of is a blip for us. But
yeah,
with the poor performances, if we're still winning games, we can't really complain.
yeah. I'll come on to the next comments in a sec. I'm sure they'll show up in a second. Is the different thing I used to bring them up on
everyone's
the
being
screen.
stupid now, aren't they?
no.
Oh, look at them all! Look at them all! Even
Go on,
Amy's
Lee.
come up with one now as well.
Have your prediction, Lee, and then we'll have a look at them at the end.
I can't move on to my prediction until we get to this. I'm going to read it out for you.
Oh, it's gonna be horrible.
Iwan Lowe
Don't.
on the wing
Yeah.
and Connor Roberts up front.
I'll put
I
it up
think
on the
that's a clash
screen when
of-
I get the option to. But I mean,
Yeah, I would.
he probably, to be fair, Connor Roberts' heading ability. If he can jump like that constantly, then
Yeah.
he could be the new Gareth Bale. I'd go too far with that one. But could you imagine? You did play on the wing a couple of times, so it's not out of the. Well, he's not going to be the new Gareth Bale, but
Stop.
it would be funny though. I would love it if he did, because just being a local boy and all that. Go on, Lee, your prediction.
Right, you're probably going to kick me out after this, but I'm going to go 2-0 Bristol City.
2-0. I mean,
Get out.
Yeah,
I wouldn't write a loss.
I don't think he's
going
going to make any changes.
Okay.
I don't think he's going to make any changes.
Okay, 2-0 Bristol. You said it now.
To be honest,
Just
I hate
remember
how
he said that.
pessimistic you are.
Yeah, just remember that he said that next game if it's completely wrong. Alid?
I'm going to go with a grind of a 1-0 Swans. Seems the trend at the moment, and I'm going to go with... I feel like it's going to be a piece again, but I'm going to say Grimes from outside the box after a scrappy box
What did you say, 1-0?
scramble. Yeah, 1-0 Grimes.
1-0
Alid, I
Grimes.
think both teams are in for a chance of winning, to be honest.
I don't know if anyone's seen the rugby video that we done, but Alid's top punditry there. Basically said he's the team. I was like, oh, who's going to win the rugby then, Alid? He's like, oh, well, I think the team can win the match. He was like, talk about sitting on the fence. Okay, we got the rest of the comments up there before I make my prediction. So, yeah, are you and Lowe on the wing and Roberts up front? If Cooper did that, then everything we said about him not making changes goes out the window, doesn't it? Amy, I put Cabango up front. Cabango, I think that's a...
Cabango, I like
that's
that.
That's definitely got to stay. That's got to be, every time he scores now, it's got to be a hashtag Cabango. But let's get that all over Twitter tonight. 1912 Jack, agree, but I think he means Blip is not performing well, but take 1-0 wins. Yeah, exactly. You've got to take the wins. I'm sure we'll get over the Blip. Like Lee said, it's first time all season. Really, we've been feeling this way, so I'm sure we'll get over it. Tommy Mutton back and be done with it. Well, I mean, we all like to call for past players to come back sometimes. We were going to maybe touch on Boney at some point, wouldn't we, Lee?
Still out there.
Yeah. Shane James, Lowe did pick up a bit in the second half, to be fair to him, but he clearly needs a break. Yeah, we did say, like, was tired in the first half. The one really good impact he made was that run where he had a shot, and if that goes in again, that could have been the spark he needs again. I think he did do well in the second half on some occasions. My prediction then, I think, I'm going to go with 1-1 draw. Because I think...
The name Chris.
No, but I just think, look, and I don't think that would necessarily be a bad result for us, because you could argue we've got to win this game as at home. Bristol, they were looking good earlier this season, and they kind of fell off under their manager, and clearly now the manager's gone, and they've straight away bounced back against a tough team, which is Middlesbrough. So I don't think it's going to be an easy game at all. And let's not forget who plays for them, who probably is going to start. Casey Palmer.
Ex-player scoring.
God, yeah.
So,
yeah, but you called that Guy Ocares this week.
Yeah, but I think Guy Ocares, we were all secretly confident it wasn't going to happen with, based on what we saw. Casey Palmer offered a bit more when he was due, didn't he? So, and I think he is in their team now. So definitely one to watch. But I'm going to go with a goal for Swansea I'm going to go with Ayew, because again, he hasn't scored for a while. So I guess it's the easy one to say, isn't it, really? Anything else about the match then, before we maybe make a close on the video? I think we've been going for a while. 45 minutes or so.
No?
No final thoughts on today's game?
Upper Swans.
I can't tell if Scott is talking, because I can't hear him.
He's like a robot, isn't he? And he's in the camera.
He just said...
Can you actually not hear him?
Upper Swans.
I can't hear him at all. So
Have you not heard him for the entire video?
No, he hasn't.
No, has he been talking rubbish again? Has he?
It just doesn't. I can't believe. It doesn't seem
Scott,
like you
can
can't
you hear
hear him.
him?
That's all. But that's fine. All right. That's
I think we've
fine
done
then.
well with that.
Yeah. Well, thanks everyone for joining us in the chat. So we're probably gonna do these post matches, especially as a live format, because it helps us out in terms of the editing time, faster turnaround of videos, especially when some of us go back to work and stuff after things get back to normal. So allow us to keep putting content out. And we're probably going to start mixing the pre-match for the next one in, as we've done here, going forward as well. I'll probably split them up into 2 videos and upload them separately on the channel. But yeah, thanks everyone who did come. Don't forget to subscribe if you are you and did enjoy what we talked about. Let us know if you thought we talked rubbish and what your opinions are. Don't forget you can follow us on Twitter as well. That's where we're most active. We also have an Instagram and Facebook. And when we do our podcasts, they're also going live on Spotify. So check those out. And we shall see you next time. So thanks for coming and enjoy the win.
Cheers, everyone.
See you soon.
Don't you know we're pumping up? The jacks are going up.